You're now tuning back into the most uncensored and unapologetic podcast on planet Earth, the Ham Rothstein Show, hosted by yours truly, me, Ham Rothstein. And as you can see, I'm fired up on this Tuesday morning. I feel good. I feel great. It's a bit gloomy outside here in Dallas, Texas, but we're going to make it do what it do. I'm back at you with another video. Today, of course, I'm talking about boxing. And I wanted to touch up on the press conference between Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury Part 2 that took place, I believe, yesterday afternoon is when it came on. But I had a lot of takeaways from it, man. Of course, Tyson Fury was the comedian of the entire afternoon. He said a few things that caught my eye and had me scratching my head. He says that he feel like he's going to knock out Deontay Wilder in 2 rounds. I feel like it's bullshit. I think he's blowing smoke up everybody's ass because we all know Tyson Fury is not no fucking knockout artist. And there is no fucking way in the world that he is going to have the possibility to even win the fight by going in and trying to slug or knock out a Deontay Wilder because it is too dangerous to play those kind of games. You're better off just doing what you did the last time around, which was using your jab, using your movement, your feints, playing defensive, throwing your 1, 2, 3 combinations towards the end of the round, and getting the fuck out of danger, getting out of dodge. That is your best bet going up against a Deontay Wilder, who said a lot of things that caught my eye. And he said something like this, and it's not verbatim. I'm going to paraphrase it. Deontay Wilder said, "I'm usually better in my rematches because look at what happened between me and Stavern and me and Ortiz. You know, I was a lot sharper and I got a better feel for my opponents and I know what my opponents are going to bring to the table." And he had me thinking, man, like, you know what? He is absolutely right. Because those first fights against those 2 guys, they kind of went, a little longer than they should have. Still ended up in a knockout, but you know. But the second time around, it just seems like he was so much more patient and he just caught the motherfucker slipping and knocked their ass out cold. So I feel like this time around, man, Deontay Wilder is going to be more focused. We've all heard the rumors and the speculations about Tyson Fury switching his trainers and, Anthony Joshua. It has offered to help him prepare for Deontay Wilder. The same Anthony Joshua that has the other 2 or 3 belts in the heavyweight division, who won't pick up the motherfucking phone, who doesn't have the fucking nuts to get in the ring with a Deontay Wilder. Yeah, that guy. He is so desperate. He is scrambling like eggs, y'all. He is looking for anyone else outside of himself to dethrone of Deontay Wilder, the current WBC heavyweight champion of the world. He is that desperate. Tyson Fury, for a guy that say that he won the last fight easily, he's switching trainers. He's hiring. He might work with AJ. He got all these different dudes coming into camp. All for a guy that you said that cannot box, that you feel like you're way more superior than. And once again, I'm calling that bullshit. Because you and I both know, Tyson, this man doesn't have to box. He doesn't have to be your prototypical, fundamentally sound boxer. Because he's God gifted with power. He does not need to, throw jabs and go to the body. He doesn't need all of that crap. The only thing he needs is a straight right hand. That's it. That's what makes him the most dangerous man in the world outside of UFC's John Jones. I've said it before and I say it again. I'm a man. I'm honest. I wouldn't want to bump into either one of those guys in a club or a dark alley. I wouldn't want to spill a drink on them because only 2 things come with that: an ass whooping and a concussion. That's it. I don't want no parts of it, man. But let's listen to a little bit of what Deontay Wilder had to say after his press conference in the face-off with Tyson Fury. And once again, this is the Ham Rothstein Show. Check this shit out, y'all.
And happiness is within and your surrounding. And I'm so happy.
Deontay, do you believe that right now we're living in the Deontay Wilder era, and that the victory over Tyson Fury would just solidify that even more?
Most definitely. You well said. I'm definitely living in my moment in time. This is my era. You know, I'm the baddest man on the planet. I'm the hardest hitter puncher in world history. Right here, you're sitting next. You're right here next to him. You know, congratulations. But I do feel that. I do feel that way. And when I knock Fury out, it's gonna even more solidify that for me. But I also feel not only just a win, but how you win determines your rise as well. You know, we've seen many guys, go in and do what they had to do just to gain the victory. But the outcome from the people, it wasn't a pleasant, acceptance from them. But each and every time I go in there, no matter the first round or the 12th round, and I knock people out, it even more, raises my profile, even more raises, what people think about me, their opinions, and everything that deals with boxing. So I definitely feel that way, and I got a lot to prove. I understand that as a champion that has 6 years left in him, that I got a lot to prove within these 6 years. But I'm up for the job. I'm the man for the job.
And once again, that was WBC champion and Deontay Wilder talking about his upcoming bout with Tyson Fury. And let me just say this, man. I don't call this dude a sleep expert for absolutely no reason. When I say that shit, y'all, I really mean it. This man is a sleep expert. He is going to send Tyson Fury to that store for some pillows, some fluffy ones at that, some sheets, some comforters. He's going night-night, y'all. And the man ain't even going to need no NyQuil for the job. I'm predicting a Deontay Wilder to defeat a Tyson Fury via TKO in the 10th round. I think it's going 10 rounds, y'all. Maybe even later than that, but I'm going to go on the record of saying that he's going to get knocked the fuck out. He's going to get knocked the fuck out. He's going to get deboed. It's over. He's going night-night. And I cannot wait, man. Because make no mistake about it, the first fight was so goddamn magical. I cannot wait to see the second one. I just cannot. And this is what the sport of boxing should be about. You understand? It should be about the best going up against the best. Because at the end of the day, when you take the belts away, when you take all the money and the cars and the hoes away, all you have left is your name and your legacy of what you left behind. And do you want to be in that class, of elite fighters in the heavyweight division? The Alis, the Foremans. Ali versus Frazier. Ali versus Norton. You understand? Lennox Lewis versus Tyson. Tyson versus Holyfield. We can go to the middleweight division. Roy Jones versus Bernard Hopkins. Oh, you want to talk about welterweights and lightweights? Sweet Pea Pernell Whitaker versus Oscar De La Hoya. Fights like that matter. So I really can't get down with these younger guys, this new generation of thinking, you taking minimum risk and you get high reward with the money, but you only fighting fucking Lyft drivers and you're having a lot of tune-up fights like you working at Pep Boys. And I'm not with this old fuck shit. I think Floyd Mayweather was the biggest gift and curse to the sport of boxing, and this is why. Because everybody is so fixated on going undefeated. You have some of the most potent, prolific, best boxers of all time who was not undefeated. Newsflash. So it's not about winning or losing or whatever. It's about taking risk and being great. And not only that, fuck giving the fans what they want to see. Prove it to yourself that you are the best in the motherfucking world. That's what it's really all about. So when you hear fans like me, or when you hear other podcasters and YouTubers who are clamoring for Earl Spence Jr. versus a Terrence Crawford, or Errol Spence versus Manny Pacquiao, or Manny Pacquiao versus a Terrence Crawford. It's because we want to see the best fight the best. And I don't want to hear shit about no promoters. Because at the end of the day, if you're a man with two nuts between your fucking legs, and you got a promoter, and you got another guy calling you out, you should have the ability to say, you know what? Let me hit up Al Heyman. Because this motherfucker is running his mouth a little bit too much. So let me go ahead and get him out the way. Plus, he got a belt anyway. Let me go ahead and get him out the way. Hey, yo, Al, listen. Bud is talking a lot of shit right now. I already know I'm going to fuck him up, but let me go ahead and get it out the way. I don't know what you got in store for me right now. I ain't trying to fight Danny Garcia. I ain't trying to fight Pat. I want this guy. And the same goes for Bud. You know, because these dudes are doing a lot of talking, but the motherfucking promoter for Top Ranking, Bob Arum, the great Bob Arum, said the other day that he wasn't really interested in making a fight yet because he thought that the fighters weren't that interested. Which is weird because he was standing right there when these two dudes faced off against one another, talking shit about how they want to fight. But I digress. But I really appreciate and commend Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. I really don't want to talk you guys' head off for too long on this video. So I'm just going to wrap this shit up with I appreciate you guys for taking the risk. I appreciate you guys for giving the fans another potential candidate for fight of the year, because last year your fight was excellent, amazing, magical, magnifical, up the bella, duty fruity. It was all of that, man. It was all of that. But once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to today's video. Hit that like button. Drop a comment below. Let me know, who are you rocking with this time around? Do you think Fury is going to stop Deontay Wilder in 2 rounds like he said? Or do you think he's just going to box him to a decision? Or do you have Deontay Wilder winning on the scorecard? Or do you have a Deontay Wilder knocking him the fuck out, sending him to sleep experts or Bed Bath & Beyond? Really don't matter. You do me a favor and let your boy Ham Rothstein know. Hit that notification bell, sub to my channel, hit that notification bell to get notified each and every time I drop a video. And I'm coming back at you again. And just like that, poof, I'm gone. Holla.